Why, hello there. Good morning. Get a few Genshin people that like to check out these videos for whatever reason that you guys do. I figured I'll spend some free time taking care of the one event that's ending soon. Kaboomball. So we're gonna head over and do that. I think we need to be on this island. There's a few cutscene parts at the beginning. I didn't think the event was gonna have anything major, so I wasn't planning on recording it. But we're gonna record it because I still haven't done it yet. And we're also gonna do Kazuya's story quest because I haven't done that yet too. I've been lazy about it. I've been mostly waiting for something else to go with it, but I guess I'm gonna treat this to go with it in case there's like plot elements. I don't know if there will be. No, they don't have voice acting. Oh well, we're gonna try to do this Kaboomball anyway, and then once we're done here, we're gonna do the Kazuya's story. These what? Dodo guards? This is just more of the other minigame. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I definitely did not read all that stuff. Do I just talk to you? Or have to talk to this? Incoming Kaboom bowels. Let's just do single player. I'm sure I can figure this out. This might not take long too. I don't know what a perfect return is. Something has appeared. Knock that one to the right. Okay. Not sure what the perfect is still. Oh, that one went way far back. Well, shit. I guess we just keep going till the time limit runs out for this thing. It's an easy challenge. I was gonna do this off screen, but because of the cutscenes that appeared beforehand, I did not know. But oh well, that's fine. You know what I can do is finish this off screen, probably. So it's real easy. We can just do the Kazuya quest. Call that a video. I missed one. What would be the point in doing this in multiplayer? I don't know. It doesn't seem so difficult. The lob balls I wish had a shadow, so I could tell where they are falling. Okay. Well, we killed every single one. 3,000. How do we fare? Where do I go for like rewards on this? Event shop. I need to gather these Enigma gears, right? There we go. So what is this? Get a high score, 16 hundo, 21 hundo. Pause it to enter Fury phase. Complete incoming Kaboomballs 2 times. Crap, they want you to repeat the same challenge for 20 preems. Accumulate 10 successful returns on Breezy Bernie Ball. What's the name of these things? Froggy Goggy. I guess since I have to play it twice. Oh, okay, I see what's happening. So, I have to do it again. Let's do it again, guys. It's a lot of fun, right? I'll go to challenge. I'm right here. I'll just get these done and over with. Because, like I said, we're gonna do Kazuha's story. I did acquire Kazuha in my pools. I had to go after him. He's the Ronin warrior of the wind. I just attributed him to Sheeran the Wanderer, and I said, man, I gotta get this dude and use him. If he's good or not, we shall use him no matter what. That did not hit me. Do, 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 do. I don't know how to get perfect. It seems like the thing that spins around has to hit the ball back, right? That's what I think is going on. Wow, we're doing worse this time. Is that how it is? He did good the first time, and then the second time he shoots all the fast shots over to the left and the right. Wow, it didn't even bounce back! Ah, finally. Yeah, give me your rager mode. Gamer rage mode. Our score sucks compared to last time. Do have a shadow, but it's not very helpful because the sun is apparently on the top left. Well, the moon in this case. Did I really run into that? Are you for real? Man, that was terrible bad. How did I acquire as much as I did the first time around? Anyway, is there only these 3? Alright, so what did I not do? Defeat 15 Dodo fortresses in total, accumulate 80 perfect returns in this stage. I'm gonna guess I want these points. I can get these primos. Oh, that's 4 times over. There goes most of my points. I need 1,500 for this, and then obviously I want 200 for each of these, and these would be nice. And the more would be nice. I guess we're playing Kaboomball, guys. Just skip ahead if you don't want to watch. I need perfect returns. I would have definitely gotten this out of the way sooner if I had known. I should probably research these events in advance. And we have a new event coming out soon. It's like never-ending combat or some shit. Which I probably won't record just because it should be like your typical battle things and have nothing that plot related. It won't be like the Fischl. I think Fischl's story and Cleese with the Summer Island have been the only plot related things. So far, anyway. I don't quite know what makes a perfectly timed hit. I much preferred the tower defense made to this though. I don't know why, like you have a beach volleyball event basically, it's very summer-esque, right? I get it. They could have made an actual competitive online play beach volleyball versus modes just for fun instead of this, which would probably be better overall. I'm never gonna beat my high score. And now I know how the game works. Not knowing how the game works, easy high score. Knowing how the game works, impossible to play. Yeah, the plus 48 points for the perfect return on the gold. Oh, that was bullshit. I went for the fruit. Oh my goodness, we're missing it all. It's all over. I need more perfects in the stage. I really don't quite understand what causes the perfect to fire. At 25 there. I think I didn't earn anything. This defeat 15 total, so I need to kill 2 more. I guess we play it one more time and we'll be done with stage 1. Hopefully we'll be done. God damn it. Yeah, I was about to say, I hit your shield twice. Can't do this to me. I know I'm bad at these perfects because I don't quite know what the timing is for getting them, but this seems to be RNG a bit. It seems like you want the thing to be on the right hand side of the ball when it hits it. Kinda, I don't know. Doesn't always seem to hold true. Alright, well, I guess, as usual, let's use this time as a blog of sorts, right? I actually picked up quite a few games on the Steam sale. A lot of really cheap things that I've been interested in trying, and some on Nintendo Switch as well with their summer sale. But currently, we're going through Burai, Legend of the Age-Old Heroes. I'm probably gonna finish that up, and then, well, maybe on the side, start doing a playthrough. One of these games I've picked up, because I have quite a few to go through now, to keep me busy for a while, and be quite fun. I won't spoil any of them more, but there's a whole spattering of things. We got a dungeon crawler coming, we got some RPGs coming, some tactics games that I want to play through, so I'm gonna be hella busy for a while. Outside of those, I do need to get to Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth too. I wanted to play that, and then something came up, and I just didn't end up playing it. It was supposed to be the third and final game on my initial break of Metroidvanias, and I was playing Blasphemous and the such. I don't know how the menu. Alright, wonderful. We're done level 1. Fantastic. Let's do level 2. Okay, don't get hit. 50 successful returns on Chili Philly balls in the stage, 120 perfect returns, so it's gonna take a while. No. Let's immediately cancel that. Hit the wrong one. So anyway, you know, more games to play, more fun to be had on this channel. Board game wise, I was attempting a quick challenge playthrough of a particular board game, but I actually think I'm gonna concede defeat to it. Because this is quite hard. I was trying to beat Yggdrasil on Ragnarok difficulty, if you're familiar with Yggdrasil. Wow, I got hit. It's a very hard cooperative game where you're trying to protect Odin's palace and the Tree of Life from the invading enemies of Norse mythology. And Ragnarok mode is especially hard. I might casually every now and again try at it, but I definitely... Because I'm making it really hard on myself. I'm playing 6-player. I may want to try doing with each individual god and see if it's doable with an individual. The game gets harder the more players you control. And beating it with 6 players that are also random is not easy. So, I didn't want to get too hung up on that challenge. So I kind of put it by the wayside for now. There's a lot of balls this one shoots out. It's crazy, man. But, yeah, so I was doing that. Now, Midara, the main board game playthrough I am enamored with. I have a lot of videos to upload still, so you guys won't notice this, but I wanted to admit, I'm gonna admit it again elsewhere. I accidentally saved over my game, so I'm currently in the process of going through my latest videos and recreating the current party, get me back up to speed, but I fucked up there. I just completely muscle memory to that save file location. I was like, wow, I really just did that, did I? The Shazam fruit has appeared. Certainly racked up the perfects here somehow. Nice. Let's play it again. I'm just gonna play it again because I know we're gonna have to. Although I just selected the first one. So anyway, I'm fixing Madara. I haven't played it in like about a week or two, which is not good. I was making excellent pace on Madara. I need to get around to fixing it. That's another reason why I want to chill with the Yggdrasil challenge. I'm gonna reset because I got hit by that. We need to not get hit by that. Like I can't help the compulsion to do game challenges, but it is quite distracting from things I want to get done. When I finish Madara, not if, when I get through Madara's first campaign, I do want to do crawl mode, and then I want to go back to Kingdom Death Monster. For anyone who enjoys my Kingdom Death playthroughs, we will continue right where we left off. I have not forgotten it. I've just been on a break from KDM, I suppose. And we're gonna play some more. Is that to finish the last 10 years, assuming we don't die horribly, and I don't think we will. Although it's been a while since I played the game, so I'm gonna be rusty. It'll be a good refresher, though, on how difficult things get for me. And then we might do even more KDM. Because I'm doing my perpetual campaign, but we haven't even finished the first campaign yet. So, more KDM will come. There's just a lot of stuff I want to play on the side. KDM is a game that requires serious dedication. And it's been nice taking a break from it. Yet to recall, when I was doing those recordings, I was playing Kingdom Death with my friends at the same time. We haven't played in a while. Everyone's doing other games. So, the burnout's on, I suppose. And I'll be good to go once we've done Madara. I do want to do the Madara crawl mode first, though, so we're going to be on Madara a while longer. It's a very fun game. And then I want to finish my KDM campaign. As far as other things to start, I do want to do some other board games. Yeah, I'm just going to reset. Because all this stuff that we've accrued is going to calculate upwards. I just want to get that one. Don't get hit by ice. Shouldn't be too hard, honestly. Could actively avoid the ice balls. Anyway. I do want to play other games. I have other games in mind. Legacy type games especially, things that are really fun for solo play. I do want to play Gloomhaven, but I think the digital version's board game mode should be coming out soon-ish, and I will probably just play the digital version of the board game. Possibly. And then maybe I'll transfer the digital game playthrough over, because I do want to play Jaws of the Lion, and if Frosthaven comes out, I'm going to want to play Frosthaven, so... we'll see. I might still want to do the board game version of that. That would be a hell of a long playthrough, too. Gloomhaven is no joke. A big game. Anyway. Lots of board games still. Lots of games to play. I guess that's the general plan. We're playing games and having a good time. Super side quests. We have a lot of long games on the side quests, so it's been a little slower going than I would like it to be currently. I'm definitely gonna make that push for the big 300 before the end of this year, ideally. It depends on how long these longer games are. And I'm gonna do my best to make that happen. And we're gonna push towards the 400. Keep on pushing. I'm sure shorter games will crop up here and there, but we're in a bit of a lengthy block. The JRPGs, we're gonna do a Koei Grand Strategy title next, and there's another JRPG around the corner. Oh, and then there's the Might and Magic 2, that'll take a while, get a little dungeon crawler action. I'm just gonna let most of these go by. We got 20 seconds, I haven't gotten hit yet. Finally. Okay. Let's see what all we've accomplished in that. All except killing 35 of the dudes. That's good, so I just have to play one more time. And I just need to kill 5, so I probably have to play like 2. Well, I don't know, it lasted long enough. Let's start this one more time. There is a lot of games I want to go through. Oh, so many games. And Genshin Impact here is taking up some time I could put towards games, but you know, I still want to stick with this. My first gachapon. I was thinking if Rockman Cross Dive comes to Steam, which it seems like it will, I will probably try it out again. But I don't know if I'm gonna upload videos of it. Because this way I won't feel obligated to record anything. We're gonna be behind anyway, you know, it's not like I'm up to date with the mobile team. So I'll stream it. I'll stream me playing it and I can just play it casually maybe on my downtime. It's like right now, let's take Genshin for example. I would have already been done Kazuha's quest. I would have just done it when it came out. But I was waiting for a good opportunity to record. So I want to capture all the, you know, animated segments, character development, the plot and whatnot. And Inazuma is coming out next month? I think, soon? So we'll be getting some major Genshin footage then when I'm exploring Inazuma and doing all that good jazz. I don't know how many of these are killed. That was like the third one. We have a minute left. See if I can get 2 more. Alright, one more 30 seconds by the time you start shooting. Hopefully. Hey, I think we can just end the challenge. Oh, I killed 6. Excellent. Alright, so let's get this out of the way. I'm kind of glad I waited till this whole event was activated so I can just get it done now. Event shop, buy this. Start getting all the things. And now we can play all-out attack. I'll just try to not get hit and return things perfectly and all that jazz. I am getting a little hungry. I probably have to like return every one of those. Hopefully not. Oh my god, that actually hurt to hit. Maybe I have to like just perfect return a handful of them. Wah, 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 wah. Boingy boingy. Bum 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 bum. Yo, give me some more of those windy curvy balls. Flop balls suck. It's hard to tell with this camera angle where to aim for these. Bum ba ba bum ba ba bum. Yeah, Fuku your shield. Oh, we need to kill this guy. Give me more balls. Okay, we killed him. Those curvy ones, they just don't get hit. They do not get hit. Let's see how we did. Not good. Alright, completed 2 times, that'll happen. Defeat 50. Accumulate 100 perfect returns. 10 successful returns on twisty turnies, so that's not hard. Destroy 5 shields. Okay, we're almost done. That's easy. And then Chongyun played beach Kaboomball all through the day, all through the night, all through another day, and all through another night. It's crazy. He loves that beach ball. I need more wind turny balls, bro. More shields. Oh, I think we just need to return one more of those. Okay. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Yo, you can't just do that, man. Can't hit all that. I mean, multiplayer, you probably can have people cover that. I still don't really see the need for multiplayer in this challenge, though. Oh, look at this bullshit. Damn, you gotta count your sacrifices and let's go for the ones you can go for. Oh yeah, this gold one is nice. It just gives you perfect hits no matter what. Or I guess almost no matter what. At least I think that's what it's doing. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, that's the wrong button. I think we might be done, maybe. Now I need to kill 4 more and do 4 more perfect returns. And
Exorcism
I
uses
probably
thaumaturgy
do want
and
to
martial
do
arts
that.
to conquer evil.
So, what did I need to do? Kill 4 more? Forts? I already forget. We just looked at it, and I forget. So, my friends and I recently got really into Wingspan, which is pretty funny. I gotta work on my Wingspan strats. I understand the basic idea. The thing is, we're all actual gamers, so we all try hard. Now, when you're undergoing the basic strategies, like you want to generate resources that are off of an action pool. And you want to try and get a good engine going within 5 turns, and you don't want to help out the other players by picking birds that will give them benefits if you can avoid it. And if you take a pink bird, even though pink birds can be really damn good if you get them early enough on a key action, your friends play around it as best as they can. Like, I had a pink action bird that activated any time my friends laid eggs, and then after I got it, they avoided laying eggs for the rest of the game and still did really well. It was amazing. One of them played a bird that just made every single bird of like a tree nest lay eggs when he's played, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, look at what the lengths you're going to play around me. God damn it, if it didn't work really good for him, because that was like the only time he needed to play. That was the only time he needed to lay eggs, so I had like no benefit all game. And then my other friends were doing other stuff to avoid taking the action. I think I activated it like twice. Twice! I played it in round 2! I got it twice! Anyway. It's very funny, because a lot of the strats that they say to use for high points games, I realize. Because I've been watching like Legendary Tactics. He's a pretty chill guy on YouTube. He's got some good strats for a lot of games. He's a war gamer after my own heart. And he likes Wingspan too. But a lot of those strategies they do for the high points games are not practical in a multiplayer game with human opponents. And they do the high points thing on the digital version against AI. And every time we see the high points scored, they have the super god tier combos. They have like Killdeer and Crow. I know in one of them they didn't have that, but they had the other good birds. I forget what their names are. Did real nice combos. Combo-tastic. But the multiplayer, I'm just like, this is not practical, man. This is not how the card draw works, at least for me, in my experience. I assume we can buy everything. Anyway, that's Kaboomball. Let me stop rambling about random stuff. I'm glad I got that out of the way. This is going away. This is what we're gonna do right now. Autumn winds, Scarlet Leaves. A path through the storm. And we're gonna see what Kazuha's like. As a character, he seems pretty chill, in my opinion.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
God,
right?
we look so pissed.
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
I do have to say, because I've been sitting on this quest for probably 2 weeks, I'm really happy no dailies took me anywhere near this trigger. I've somehow avoided accidentally proccing this cutscene. I don't trust Paimon still.
Don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next... Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko, in Liyue Harbor! She's from Inazuma! Let's see what she has to say!
This is a good thing Paimon's here, because I did not know that. I probably have forgotten long ago. I didn't realize there was an Inazuma around. There's the one guy who sells stuff who's from yet another one of the nations. Well, he's from where the people are from. Ask Atsuko about how to travel Inazuma. Alright. I think we can shortcut there a little bit. Don't need to take the long walk. Long walkaboo. I'm still working on trying to... I want to do something while I'm here. Trying to max level my Kaedahara Kazuha. I'm getting close. I need like 3 more oranges, and now I need 2 more oranges. I wish these things dropped a little more frequently from the goddamn enemy. But they don't. I better pick that up before I lose out. Ah, hold on. Just getting rid of all the notifications. So we have this Kaboomball. This list is going to become ridiculously huge in the future. If Genshin Impact can last the test of time, and I believe it probably can. I think people still give MiHoYo billions of dollars. Oh, to be capable of throwing money at a game company for weapons and cosmetics and characters. It must be interesting.
Oh, hello. I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Quite the ordeal.
That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
I don't want to bring up potential political flair, but I think it is kind of funny that MiHoYo decided to make Japan seem oppressive in this game.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma
Or the
is
Japan
engulfed
equivalent.
in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
We can fly,
That's not what I
Paimon.
meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way.
Come on, you act like we don't know Beidou. He hangs out with us. He's in my house right now.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux Fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
Captain Beidou! It's been a while since we've been over here on this boat. Very wild. Ah, excellent. Good. I love having an excuse to come here so I can pick up the much needed crystal
I ride on
fairies.
wind and cloud alike.
Alright, let's go back to this. I ride on wind and cloud alike. Yo, come on. See that? Oh, that bustle and that jump. Come here, fairy. I need to turn you into condensed resin. Okay. Think we can make it from here? I don't think we have to go too much higher. But I'll go a little higher, because I haven't done this in a while, so I don't remember. I'll go higher. I'd rather not swim and then climb up the thing if I can avoid it. Oh, bugger off, you two. This should be good enough.
Let's play!
Ooh. Yahoo! Think they'll make these islands playable in the future? Go to the Owl Core and meet Bido. Just have to go to the front of the Owl Core. Ah, is there a boy? Excuse me. I might have another one coming. Maybe.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right?
Yes. Why would I say have we met? We did meet.
Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
That's
She's a hard one to please, so praise
Gachapon
from her is
doesn't
high
count.
praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
This floating thing.
The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Why would I say these things? I wouldn't assume he's a bard.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaedahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
We have 2 visions.
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep, and the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent.
That's how we get thunder
Organizing the clash
powers.
is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma, no sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
Why do you want me to fight in your tournament, Bido?
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we
Excuse
have,
me.
the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
You trying to whisper or what?
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
The Gathering Storm.
Go on, get yourself to Guyun and sign up already. I've already fixed up the arena. You can't miss it.
Martial arts tournaments always remind me of the duels they have back in Inazuma. But when the combatants are obliged to exercise restraint, it is unlikely they will ever display their true potential.
That's true. We must kill each other. I haven't been on this boat in a while, so I might take a quick look around and see if anyone has new added content since some of the updates. If there's like a shopkeeper or something. I doubt it. I doubt it. But I don't know. I do very much doubt that. You see Drake. They should all be the same, although I will say this part of the boat does look different from before, doesn't it? Didn't this have a completely sealed off top? And now it's kind of open? Maybe I just forget. Bookkeeper. I don't think any of them are gonna help me with anything. The right of parting. The
Here we
right of
go.
parting. I always hang out Mondstadt, that's all I hear from the big people in the front. Didn't want to fall down here. Quickly, ascend! Making sure there is no hidden treasure. Alright, I think we're good. I went to the crow's nest before. Unless they added more. Tournament! Okay. It's a little bit of a hike. Hikey. I hope I don't actually have to fight with MC. In case I do, I may want to update her a bit. I can finish leveling her up. Something that I never got around to doing. Bada bing, bada boom. You're max level. I don't have very good artifacts either. Nothing I can really do about that. I'll leave the crystal. I have plenty of crystal. Oh. The guys aren't here. I was expecting I have to encounter the dudes.
Let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
Uncle
Hello?
Yin.
Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then it'll allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Former runner.
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
How would you know Paimon?
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Talking to essentially a god. I'll have you know. Who's friends with other gods? Among extraordinary people.
Hi there, are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours
I
must
mean,
be
we
pretty incredible,
guys realize
huh?
there's only one,
And
right?
is someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his.
Our characters are being quite the shitters. Like, just because they haven't heard of these things doesn't mean they're not impressive for the locals or something.
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently.
Oh.
The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway.
Oh.
He's got to be a grand master or something.
Oh.
He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Ling Shan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a Vision Bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a Vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
Dude, we are little shitters, but yeah, they're getting Gamaz! Look at this guy. He's happy over nothing. Just the masterless vision right there. What's up, Jinyo?
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If
Oh
so,
god.
seems I found myself another new adversary.
He's the edgelord.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion.
At least he looks
for me,
different.
Obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Like his character model looks different with the hairstyle. He's got a unique dude here.
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me, so they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament. I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
I feel bad for Bai though. Just gonna have a bunch of shitters in a tournament.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Right?
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
Where's the actually impressive fighters?
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
They could take anybody.
Wait, aren't you?
Arm wrestling champion of Chinksa
Is it really
Village.
them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Pitching.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Protag powers,
she
baby.
still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osial, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Harbinger, I saved Valen, honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius.
Yeah,
let's go
put
with
that down. And also, defeated the Fatui Harbinger child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beidou promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beidou must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
We'll have to buff her
In
weapon,
any case,
alright?
looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
What do you mean I can't use elements?
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please
We'll be
follow
fine.
me into the arena.
Got Chumpy McChumperton. Other
Our
Chumpy
next competitor is seen
McChumperton.
by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her
Aw,
first
yeah.
bout begins now!
I didn't want to run.
You? You're the hero they're talking about? Ugh, how am I supposed to win now?
Never
What a
mind.
strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with?
I should have gave her the
Now that we
moment to
won,
see
let's
if
go and
he
see Beidou. She'll probably have something to say to us.
said anything else. I figured they'd make it piss easy. What's up?
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Oh yeah, I held the
Impressive.
circle button.
But I also
times.
observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise.
They're both vision bearers
You
too.
fought well.
You fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that.
You
You know-
fought well.
A lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right?
They exist.
So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Oh, baby.
But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise.
Yo, Captain Beto
Besides,
cheats.
at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
Oh, good.
We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Can we gather information? Who amongst you fools? It's this guy. Clearly. How did all these people get here, by the way?
See you in the arena, kid. Watch out for my signature roundhouse.
Where's the one whose ass I beat? He was over here. I guess he left. Which makes sense. These people are still here
If
too.
we win, we could even start our own clan and take disciples of our own.
Keep your voice down. What if the master heard you've been saying something like that, huh?
Keep your voice down.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
It takes a while,
Relax.
takes a while.
My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
He's got a punch and a
I
kick.
don't care about the prize.
Oh yeah?
You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Well, at least you have original attacks, my guy. But I'm a little disappointed in you. Like, it's a martial arts tournament, right? But I am just using my sword instead of fighting with this.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried.
Nah.
If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow. Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
By the way, do you know who almost made it into the finals. Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
Cocky.
There
I can't
he
be
goes.
cocky. No, I suppose I
Maybe we
could,
should
but
ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
I'm more of the
Paimon thinks we might
self-doubter
need to up
type.
our game a little.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance.
I know, I cut that
I
guy
myself
over
was
the
eliminated in the 3rd round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Aw, maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. Quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I
Kaedahara.
faltered for but a brief moment.
But he's got a vision.
But before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Is he holding himself in pain there, or was that him laughing? Oh, where's your friend?
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
You got robbed.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe...
Oh shit.
I missed my only chance. I guess I should be heading back to Liyu as well.
I didn't mean to interrupt Paimon. Always more dialogue. Must exercise patience.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beidou did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles.
Fishing
What's
guy.
the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, A few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Kazuha has had his eye on you from the moment you arrived. If you've got anything to ask him, this'll be your chance.
Such a laid-back captain, bud, though. Follow him to a more peaceful location. That particular location's not peaceful. There's always the Fatui mage girl. This mage hangs out here. That's her camp. I guess she's not here at the moment.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings.
Didn't they know already?
If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
We should take a pager from Zhongli and contractually oblige ourselves not to divulge information to random characters.
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange. Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
He is the final opponent. Damn it, I wanted to fight you. At least I don't have to... Companionship, yeah.
Your life is mine.
Think you can get away?
Rain cutter.
Let's get the wombo combo. Oh, is that it? Damn it, Kazuha.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you.
I like how Ningguang's rock things are just floating behind me.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters.
Nope.
For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma. So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably, sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro-Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro-Visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro-Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well, let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
That's better be me, and why would I go alone? I don't mind Kazuha.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, the 2 finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
She's so happy.
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Don't insult
We've
them.
got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
They stole it. How could you let it out of your sight? Oh, damn it.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beidou.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
We'll go into a
Well,
dungeon
if you
and
insist,
test as
I'll leave the matter to you
Kazuya.
then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me. Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
I think Paimon glitched out there a little bit and just silence.
I'll stay behind and explain the situation here. Just get the vision back. The spectators were all geared up to see an exciting match. I can't let them return disappointed.
Can do, Beidou. Can do.
Word is the prize has been stolen and that the final match has been postponed. I can't believe it.
Who would dare steal from the Crux fleet?
Some asshole, man.
It's my fault that the vision is missing. I should have kept a closer eye on it. Though Captain Beidou says she doesn't blame me, I can't help but feel guilty inside.
Good. Embrace the guilt. Old
I was
D.
really looking forward to the final match.
Yeah, too bad.
The vision was stolen? And in broad daylight, too. How could that possibly happen?
How could this happen? Alright, did we speak with everybody? Ah, a mysterious wind current.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance.
Oh
Ride the winds
god,
upward.
right.
From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Indeed. Thank you, Kron / game developers.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
Ow.
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
Oh,
You'll
he
see
tricked me.
shortly.
Can't run from death.
I wasn't sure if we had to beat that guy, but I need to gather these things anyway.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me.
Hubris.
There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hubris from an NPC? No way.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
I feel like I should switch to the guy. Alright. I have to go this way now. You better be a cool character.
You caught up with me? How is that possible?
Pay the
I had
flyer.
even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision! Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me!
Doesn't make
This
any
has
sense,
nothing to do
bro.
with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely speed, stealth, and style.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent!
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me. After all I went through to get it? I think not. Really? Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel.
Gets quite heated,
if this is where
doesn't
talking
he?
gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Risk a fight. Pulls out the crossbow.
No, my sword!
Swift and merciful.
Oh, I
Just
dodged
you
it. Good dodge.
Just a
Dead for
temporary
you, though.
setback.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
No.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Strike you down where you stand, villain.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes, I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
That was a good animated scene. I like that one.
Do not let my feelings trouble you, but thank you.
Too bad you're on my team now. Our friendship increases by the day as you sit in my house. We gotta make a hike back. No tournament finale for poor Captain Wido. I kinda wish that, like, it's fine they did sort of parody tournament because everyone was pretty much a chump. Except for the one guy, I guess. But it would have been cool to see more actual fighters, you know, flesh out the world of the non-vision bearers. Let's see if there are some people that can actually do something to defend themselves. I guess that would be asking for way too much, though. Hippity hoppity, I don't want to drown. Alright, here we go. Everybody left. Except for Baiwen.
There you have it. The evidence speaks for itself. It's no wonder Lady Ningguang was so concerned with the security of this area. I doubt even Captain Beidou will manage to come out of all this unscathed.
What do you mean?
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Oh, get a medal.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
She's a god.
Let us not forget
Paimon.
that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest.
Exactly.
Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
But I'm looking forward to it. New content. Oh yeah, Autumn Winds, Scarlet Leaves, we have the Crux Clash Champion medal. Is that actually going to do anything? Oh, I've got a lot of books for that. Alright. Well guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm not gonna stick around for much longer. Let's just end this Genshin here. We had another good story. Next time I do a Genshin video, it'll probably be when Inazuma releases. I don't think there's any major story events in between, so... That's happening in what, August or September? It's already almost been a 1 year of Genshin Impact being officially released. I know that the early alpha was around earlier.
And calm my vital energies.
God damn it, Chang'an.
Genshin infused water with ice is the most effective.
I know, bro. I know. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a good one. And let's keep on gaming on this channel, right? Got lots of stuff I want to play before I kick the bucket, as it were.